The new Donut SMP update ruined every single farm, which is why I built the newest and best meta in the Donut SMP. And if you watch the whole video, I'll show you how you can build it yourselves. All right, to build the schematic, you have to have a mod called Lightmatica if you're on Java, or skip to the timestamp on screen if you guys are on Bedrock. If you're on Java and you're on Feather Client, you're gonna go up here to mods, browse mods, search mods, type Lightmatica. It's by Masa, you click it. Whatever version you're on, you're just going to press the add button and then you're done. You have to relaunch your game. If you're on any other launcher, you're going to go to the link in the description, press download, select game version, and find your game version. If you guys are on a snapshot, you can click this. Once you select your version, it's going to ask for a platform. The only platform I can do for this is Fabric. You're going to press the download button and add it to your mods folder. Once you guys are in game, you can press M on your keyboard, go to load schematics, and you'll get a list of all of your schematics, which are in the schematics folder in your roaming.minecraft. Select the Shulkaholic, press load schematic, and back out of this menu. And now you see the schematic of the build. If you go and hover over the items, it'll tell you the properties at the top right of my screen, and you can build it from here. A quick tip, if you go to M, configuration menu, render layers, and change it to single layer, you can use your page up and page down key. Using your page up and page down key, you can load one layer at a time. So you say you build this layer, you press page up, you build this layer, page up, and you can go all the way up to the top and build it one layer at a time. Then once you're done, press M, schematic placements, remove. If you're on Bedrock, I'm teaching you step by step how to build a farm. So first I'm gonna load my schematic, and here you can see every single material that you will need. So let's get started. First I'll grab white concrete, and we'll fill this whole thing out. Alright, I've got a rough outline. So what you're going to do is you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then you're going to go 16 this way again. And then 11 this way. So you have 11 by 16 square. And then you're going to come right here to the very bottom right corner. You're going to count in 3 blocks. And on the 4th and 5th block, you're going to go out 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to fill all of this in. Alright, I use roll edit to fill it in. After that, you guys are going to go to the top left corner if you're facing this way. You're going to count in 1, 2, 3. And then on the second block right here, you're going to place soul sand, followed by packed ice all the way to the edge. That's the first layer complete. For the next one, you're going to get redstone dust, and you're going to go to the bottom left corner. You're going to go in 1, and you're just going to follow the path that I do. You're going to go out to what we just built. You're going to go up, and place another redstone right here, and then fill this all out. This is going to hang over the bottom right corner. Now, you're going to grab observers, place the observer facing this way, so it reads the redstone dust on both sides of the white concrete. Place crafters. You're going to grab crafters, and you're going to go 1, 2, skip, 1, 2, skip, 1, 2, skip, 1, 2, and then you're going to go concrete, 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 concrete. Do the same thing on this side. 1, 2, and you're now going to take observers and place them backwards like this. And then you're going to take hoppers. You're going to place them in the back of all these crafters on both sides. And you're going to take your water source, and you're just going to place a water bucket. And at the very edge, you're going to take a glow lichen, and you're going to place it. It should be on an observer. And you're going to place more water, and then more glow lichen right here. All right, this is going to be the beginning of the ladder portion. So I'm just going to grab a ladder and place that there. And this layer is now completely done. All right, for the next layer, we're going to go ahead and we're going to cover up the tunnel. So we're going to place a temporary block there, place that there, break that, and we're just going to go all the way down. Just like that, and then we're gonna start going up, and then we're gonna place a ladder. All right, now we've got all that. Now here comes the fun part to do all the hoppers. So on every single crafter, you're gonna place a hopper going straight down into it. So 1, 2, skip, 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 1, 2. All right, now that you've done all that, we're gonna start this system over here. So you're gonna get some redstone dust. You're gonna go boom, boom. You're gonna place 2 blocks right here to block these from connecting because these are 2 separate ones. You're gonna grab an observer. You're gonna make it place this way. You're gonna start an observer clock by placing another one right there. You can see those are now going infinitely. Now you're gonna go over here, take the observers, and you're going to place it against the redstone dust like that. And you'll see that those are now correctly placed. Now you're gonna get some droppers and a bunch of hoppers. All right, and the droppers are gonna go straight up like that. I'm actually gonna break this for now. Sorry, not that. I'm going to break this one and this one for now because they are quite annoying. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna place hoppers going all the way back until the very last one and go in. So it's gonna be the second block. So let's place all these. All right, now that layer's done. So we're gonna go up. We can actually leave this here for now because we don't need it right now. But we can go right here and we can jump place these. And these are actually going to be facing. My game is bugging there. Sorry about that. So we can just go ahead and place it like that. And then we're gonna place 2 more droppers facing upwards. And then this is gonna start the chest system. So we're gonna grab chests and we're gonna place them on top of these hoppers that are right here. So 1, 2, starting on the third one. We're gonna place crouch, place a chest, crouch, place another chest, and do that all the way down so they're single chests and not double chests. All right, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on the side, and we're just gonna shift click all of these chests. We did that side, now we can go over to the other side here, and shift click all these ones. So now they're all double chests going into one hopper. Now we can go over here, and we can place all these going straight down into the other ones that are also going straight down. So they're in sets of 4. We're gonna place hoppers along the side like I just did here, going all the way down and going into the double chests. And then, once again, we're gonna build this part up, just by 1. And then we're gonna begin packed ice right here. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then soul sand. And then, once again, we're gonna place the ladders. Now we're gonna go up to the next layer. Once again, observer, 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 dropper, dropper. And then this time, we're gonna go on top of the hoppers like this. And we're just gonna place them all against it. Once again, we're gonna do it on this side. You can shift and just spam click, it'll be way faster. And then we're gonna make a double chest again by shift clicking all of these. And then on the other side, just like that. And now we're gonna place hoppers going into them like this by shifting and clicking on all of them from the opposite side. So I'm gonna switch sides and shift click into these. And then once again, we're gonna go down here. We're gonna place hoppers in sets of 4. And once again, we're gonna go up. But this time we're gonna make a path following this, kind of just trapping it in because there's gonna be water that's gonna go here. I'm gonna destroy the corner block because it's not needed. Then you're gonna go out 1 for the ladder. Bang, 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 destroy the corner block. Destroy the corner block, and then go like that. And then we're gonna grab some glow lichen. It's gonna go right there. We're gonna get a water source, and the water's gonna go up too, just like that. And then another water source goes right there. And then glow lichen right here. Another water source right there. Glow lichen right there. So it goes up and around, and then you can just put water there for now. Alright, for the next layer, we're just gonna cover this up so whenever the soul sand pushes it up, it doesn't fly up like that. So we're gonna grab. Oops, I removed the water. So we're gonna grab some white concrete and do that. And as you can see, it just goes all the way around. So boom, over the corner, and then to right there. Looks like I'm missing a piece. Okay. Boom, and then right here we can go up like this. And once again, place the ladders. And once again, do the chests. So you're gonna go bang, 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 all the way down. It's actually easier if you start from this side, just spam click the other ones like this. And then once again, you're gonna go out to make them double chests. Just like that. You're gonna go over here, and this time, what you're gonna do is you're gonna start right here, going straight down, and then you're gonna take the other hoppers and make them go into this. You can see the arrows pointing the way that they go. It goes all the way like that. So I'm just gonna spam place these. Boom. You're gonna go like this, and then like that. And then you're gonna go down, and on this side, you're just gonna go like this, bring it all the way back to this side. Place your white concrete, and then starting on this side, right here, you're gonna go like this, and go all the way down, following it again. You're gonna stop right there. You're gonna go right here. You're gonna place it going straight down, and then you're just gonna follow it back this way. And then you're gonna turn, boom, and then once again, you're gonna go over here. You're just gonna place some hoppers going into this, and then droppers. Once again, the droppers go all the way up the same way. You can grab your observers, go boom, 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 boom. Looks like I missed a hopper here. I'll put that there. And then this layer's done. Now going up, once again, place the ladder. Boom, 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 boom. And then once again, you're gonna do the chests, starting on top of the hopper and going all the way down. Alright, so I just finished that, so now we can go up. Once again, you're gonna go over here, observers, observers, and then droppers. You're gonna go over here, boom, well that's good. Go up again, boom. Once again, ladder. And you guys are just gonna repeat this for the next couple layers. Alright, you guys are gonna come right here, and you're gonna get a chest in a boat. So a boat with a chest or any chest with a boat, and you're gonna look right here in the center of the block, and you're gonna place it. So now if you guys turn your hitboxes, you can see that the hitbox is leaking into both of these hoppers. That's what you want. You can push it over a little bit so they're even, just like that. You're gonna come to the other side, you're gonna do the same thing, just like that. So that way, whenever we fill this with anything, it goes to both sides and splits as fast as it can. And then we can go into the next step. So you guys are gonna want to get a hopper placed right there. You might have to destroy the boat. I'm not sure. Yeah, let's get destroy the boat. So you might actually want to do hopper break, and then the boat in the center of the block. And then you're gonna go off this hopper on the left side. You're gonna go boom. You're gonna go this way, and then you're gonna start right here, and you're just gonna go like this. Same thing on the other side. Boom, this way. Break, go this way, just like that. And then go over here. Observer up, observer facing this way. Dropper. Go over here, and you can see do the exact same chest thing again. Alright, once again, you're gonna go over here, and place the hoppers inside the chests. Alright, now you're gonna get started over here by going with the chest, same thing over here. Just single chests going on all these hoppers, facing this way, doesn't really matter which way it faces. And then you're gonna make them into doubles by going down here, clicking on the chests, the single ones, and then placing hoppers like this. You're also gonna do it on this side, so single chests. Turn them into double chests by going over here, and just shift clicking on the single chests, it'll turn them into doubles. Alright, hoppers, boom, put the hoppers back in there. Hoppers in there on the side. Alright, and you're gonna do the same thing by placing chests. We're almost done with the chest system, so we're just gonna do this a couple more times. Alright, and then you're gonna go in here, do the hoppers once again pointing into the double chests. Just like that. And once again, you're gonna go over here. Observer, boom, boom. Facing this way, dropper. Then you're gonna add onto your ladder. And then you're gonna go around this again. And then that's all for that layer. You're gonna go up. This is where the eye starts, so we're just gonna go up with this ladder again. You're gonna go here, you're gonna do this, you're gonna go out 1 this time. And you're gonna go right there. Instead of placing concrete here, you're gonna get some packed ice. So I'm gonna grab the packed ice from down there, place it like that, and it's gonna go out 3. And it's gonna turn to a double like this, and it's gonna go all the way out to here. And then over here, you're gonna do the double chests. This is the last one that you need to do for all of the chest systems. You're just gonna go single chest on all these, and then turn to double chests. And then you can see here the hoppers. Once again, go just like this. And then you're gonna get some ice, and you're just gonna make a loop, like a half circle around this. going all the way around and reconnecting over here. You can actually remove these so you don't need them. And then you're gonna go out, bang, like that, so it turns into a double, skipping this one. So you can go out 1 from the chest, 2 from the chest, go down, turn to a double. And then same thing on this side, you're gonna do the doubles with the chests. And then you're gonna go around like this again. Just like that. And then these hoppers are gonna go into the last ones down, and then there's gonna be like this all along into the other ones, so all the way until they reach the ice. So you'll see that we'll reach the ice right here. And then we're gonna go over here, and we need soul sand, so we're gonna grab some more soul sand. And then we're gonna crouch and just place them right there, and they will float. We're gonna go over here to the observers, we're gonna go up, up, bang, bang, grab these, just like that. And this layer's complete. Next layer, we're almost done. We're gonna go over here, we're gonna place a chest. We're gonna take a sign, we're gonna crouch place it. And I just put an A because it mistype. There doesn't have to be anything on that sign. And then you guys are gonna take your concrete, you're gonna go up like this, and around, just like that. And this is gonna be the ground, so it's gonna take you a minute to fill in, so we'll do that in a second. We're gonna go over here, we're gonna place another chest with the sign. I'm gonna go over here, we're gonna place a chest with the sign. And then against this, we're gonna place this and make a line that separates these two. And then we can just go on the outside and outline both of these up and over one, just like that. And once again, go over here, just like this, all the way around. And then over these chests, you can place it. And then over this chest. You guys will never access these chests, so we can just cover them up. And then you're gonna cover this up, you can go all over here, cover all that up, cover all the chests up like that. And then right here, you can also just place some of that, like that. Actually, right there, you don't need it right there. And then you're just gonna cover these chests up. Alright, so now we're gonna start with the water. So you're gonna go to this chest and you're gonna waterlog it by clicking on it like that. And then you're gonna get, you guys might need about a stack of glow lichen for this. You're just gonna cover the opposite side like that. And place another one like that, so it goes all the way down this one, and this one has one on the very edge. You're gonna go like that, stop it right here, turn it, so they stop, it turns, goes here. And then glow lichen there, water there, and this one's done. So now, if you drop items in this corner right here, they'll go in circles forever until these hoppers are completely filled. So I'm gonna do the same thing over here, by clicking on it like that, filling this side, fix the last one, go over there, do that, stop it, click it, there we go. So now this is completely filled. Now it's time to do this part. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna place a temporary block, break it, and then we can go all the way around to the ice, the corner of the ice here. Kind of just fill it out like that. And then you guys can just fill this in, except for where the ladder is, because that's where you guys are gonna get up into the farm. Besides that, that's the one block you don't need to do. The rest of it can just fill up. And we're gonna go out until the edge right here. And then to split these two, you're gonna go like that. And you're gonna add one more. Going like that. And the droppers are gonna go like that. So now those are done. And now it's time to do the water part. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna place glow lichen right here. Place water right there. Waterlog this chest. Place glow lichen all the way until there. And then place water. Swap to the other side. Glow lichen all the way. And at the edge, you're gonna place 2 glow lichen, just like that. And then you're gonna place 2 water right there. And you'll see the bubbles. And then you guys are gonna go over and get a trapdoor. I like spruce because you can't see through it. And then you guys can open it to get to the bottom of your farm. Alright, next layer. Once again, just a lot of white concrete. Just gonna fill this in. It goes all the way across. So you're kind of building like a base wall. So you can see it goes all the way right here until the droppers. And then it goes out like that. And then you're gonna cover these up. Just like that. Right here, you're gonna face this way and place a chest, a double chest. And place it right here. And go all the way around. You're gonna start making the wall now. So we're gonna go all the way around. And you can see it goes all the way through here. So it covers the back wall. Just like that. And then over the water that you just placed, and go over it and just kind of cover this up. You can see it covers it up all the way. So we're gonna go like this, and then we're just gonna follow the line down. And then you get your packed ice, and you're just gonna go over it like this. And you're gonna leave a 3 wide by a 2 long hole, depending on which way you're facing. So it's gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then once again, you're just gonna go up. You can see it goes all the way around again. You're just doing walls now. So right here, over the first hole, you're gonna place that, and then a double chest. And you guys can go all the way down this line again. And go all the way down and fill what you just filled, but go up one higher. And then right here, you're gonna go out 1, 2, 3, 4, and then turn and go 1, 2, 3. And then you guys are gonna go right here, and right here you're just gonna split it, and you're gonna go like that. But you're gonna end right here, and you guys can see we need glow lichen there, so we're gonna grab some glow lichen and stop the water bubbles, so it'll shoot the water up. And then right here, you guys can place glass. You need 1 block tall glass here. It goes all the way down so you can see it. And it's gonna end right at this chest. Then you're gonna do that. And then you're gonna fill out this wall. You're gonna go all the way around. And then on this right here, so it's gonna be chest. Right here, you're gonna place a lever. And this is gonna be to power the farm on. It should be on by default, so you're gonna keep it like that. And then you're gonna grab yourself a repeater. We're gonna make the clock now, so the fastest possible clock you can have on Donut SMP. Alright, clear my inventory. I'm gonna grab a piston. You need a cherry leaf. It has to be a cherry leaf. An oak log. White concrete. And then an observer. Then you're gonna go piston, log, leaf, observer, and then block. So it should look like this. Piston pushes the log that goes into leaf, and the observer's facing this way, into a block here. And then you're going to need to look down like this, and place an observer, and then get some dust, some redstone dust, and place it right on there. So now you'll see whenever you turn this off, it's very fast. So now we need to do the water system. Once again, we're going to grab some glow lights and water. That's all we need. It's going to go like that. Cover this whole side up until it stops. And then you're going to switch over to this side. And then at the end, just place 2 like that. So what this is going to do is if it overflows, it'll come up through here and just keep circling around vertically. And now we need to do the roof, and then we're done. So we're just going to go, once again, over this. Just like that. Then we're just going to roof this off. We're going like this. Alright, now last thing we need to do is just, once again, go over it and do the roof completely. So fill up all of this with white concrete. I'm going to take my wand, just do it like this. / set white _ concrete. And then we need to set the clock. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here, and we're going to get a note block, and observer, that's all we need. And then right here, where the observer's facing down, we're going to go note block, observer, note block, observer, note block, observer, note block, observer, until it touches this redstone. You can see they're 1 block apart, that's all we need. And then the farm's completely done. So if we go up here, we break this, we turn on the farm, you'll notice that it's activating this whole thing. All the crafters are on. So the farm is completely done. Now, to fill it up, all we need to do, you can see here it says put shulker shells here. And then over here you put the chests. So the left side is shulker shells. You can put an item frame with a shell in it, and then a chest item frame over there if you want to. So I'm going to fill this up. Sorry about that. Actually, don't fill it up yet. First thing you do is go here and set the recipe by doing this. So it's just 3 vertically. And you're going to do that for every crafter. Alright, now we've done all of that. We need to fill up the farm. Alright, so you can see I'm now filling up the farm with the shulker shells on the left and the chest on the right. You need double the amount of shulker shells than chests. So we can just wait for this to fill up now. You can see they're going pretty fast. I have donut speed set on this world. So if we go down here, we can click on the chest and see there's 12 going through at a time. And it should be filling up this side. So this side is completely filled. And it should be filling up these hoppers, going all the way up. And it looks like it's working. So it's going to work its way down here. The chests are going to work its way down here. And they're going to cross over so they can do it as fast as possible. And then eventually all of them will be filled. I'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes whenever it's completely filled. Alright, the farm is completely filled and ready. So we can go down here to check on it. And your recipes are probably going to be mixed up. So you might have to just empty them out. You can see if you go right here, the shulker shells. You might have to take a stack, 2 stacks out, and swap the chest out like that. And you probably have to do that for all of them. Sometimes you can get lucky and just do that and it'll work, but most of the time it won't, so you have to take 2 stacks of shulker shells, swap it. But you only have to do this one time, assuming that you keep it filled. These ones, you can just click on it like that, and the chest will come in. I'll fix it, so just click the middle one. Just like so, all the way down. And it's filled. Alright, so we're going to click. These ones are filled with chests, so you can swap these out. Okay, that one's good. That one's good. That one's good. Swap that with chests. Swap this one, shulker shells, shulker shells. Shulker shells, shulker shells. If you guys want to stop that from happening, you can actually fill up your shulker shells, wait for them to be done, and fill up your chest, and you only have to click the shulker shell in the middle, like I just did for all of them. It's way faster. Alright, so now I'm just going to drop what I forgot back in here. So we're going to go boom, 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 boom. We're going to grab the chests. We're just going to drop all those in there. And now we can go over here and turn the farm on. And then we can go downstairs, and you'll see it's crafting very fast. You can see all of them right there. If you go up, right here, close that. Eventually, it'll start coming from right here once it fills all the chests. You can see right here, eventually it'll start coming in. Oh, I actually forgot to put the clock back, guys. You're going to go over here, and you're just going to place 2 observers like this. I forgot to do that. And now the farm is fully on. That's the last thing you guys should have to do. If we go over here, looks like we have an issue. Something's not working. Let's go look what's not working. Okay. Alright guys, I completely forgot about this. You have to fill up the water elevator. You can see they're all getting stuck right here. You have to go right here and fill this up to the very top like that. And now you guys should be able to leave and be fine. Alright, so now if we go and turn the farm on, now the farm should be running 100% and there should be no issues. If I go over here, you'll see some start to appear soon. You can see it's already completely full. Now they're going to start coming up here and looping around. So if we stay here for like maybe like 3 minutes, you'll see they'll start looping around. You guys can see how many shulkers is crafting. It's actually insane. It's not even looping around. It's been a couple minutes because of how many chests we have here. The farm's been running for 2 minutes. If we go right here, all these chests are full, all the way up to the very top already in just 2 minutes. And each one of these shulker shells is worth $800, which is about a $400 profit. So if we go through here and we calculate all of that, you're looking at an insane profit from this farm. So if we go and turn it off, say we're on Donut SMP and we want to go sell, we can just do this. And we can just take these and drop these. We can drop all these shulker shells and sell them over and over and over. And then once you run out, all you have to do, turn the farm back on, wait for some more, turn it off, and it'll be good. If we actually turn this on, and I go to spectator, I can show you guys how much it's making at once. It's an insane amount. It goes all the way through here, and it makes like 30 shulker shells every single second. If you fill the farm all the way, you'll be making billions a day easily. If you guys want to see more schematics like this, you can join my Discord to get even more schematics. That'll help you become rich on the Donut SMP. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe so I can keep uploading. Goodbye.